Circle 17 once again. This is a balls deep of Watch Dogs 2. I'm playing it on the PC. I'm a little more than like 10 minutes into the very beginning of the game. And I hope this looks okay, because it was looking a little bit weird when I was trying to capture it earlier.
So what's his deal? He was raised in Oakland but was born in...
So, a little brief history of my time with Watch Dogs. I saw the E3 reveal of the famous shootout in the middle of that street that they showed, and it looked absolutely amazing, and I thought the gunplay looked fantastic, and I couldn't wait for the game. And then the game came out, and I didn't play it. That's a lie. I played it for about 10 minutes, thought it was just open world sandbox Ubisoft shit, didn't like it, and then didn't touch it for about a year and a half, and then I got a rental of it and played a bunch of it, and kind of felt the exact same way I did when I first had that initial reaction to it. So how do I take people down? Is it this? F. However, this game I think looks a lot better, and I was really curious to see if they'd learned, you know, from the mistakes. Can you take cover in this game? I don't think you can, right? So I thought that this one looked, oh shit, way more interesting.
Don't run, we just have some... Who wants to take this kid down?
Okay, right. Let's try that again. So knocking that guy out was a mistake. But did you see what happened then, when I noticed? If I get up there really quickly just then, there's only one person on that floor, which could be quite useful, right? Because I have to hack this computer. And to hack it, I think you have to be close to it, which kind of seems a bit dumb, because can't you do everything with your mobile phone on these games usually?
His deal is... he's been hanging around the DedSec IRC.
I'd like to see if there's a frame rate display as well on this particular version of the game, because it'd be interesting to see what it's running at. Because I could, what, how? How did he notice me? I don't understand this game. There's a fucking conversation happening in my ears, and that guy can hear me. What? Yeah. One of the things that I always feel pretty interesting, you know that these are stealth-based games. For some reason. I don't really understand it. They should be more hacking based than stealth in my opinion. Because the stealth in them is never good. And I find that to be absolutely baffling considering that these people made Splinter Cell, which is an absolutely fantastic stealth game. Yeah, these games, they fuck the stealth up. Like, look at that garbage. I'm crouching. How the fuck did he hear me? And I can't hear it either. Why can't I hear the game right now? Really weird. My dude doesn't sound like he's making any noise. So how the fuck did that guy hear me? I don't get it. Bad. Not good, man. Not good at all. And that's my immediate reaction to the first game as well. The stealth in the first game was shit too. And you spend so much doing... Like, why did he hear me then? What is with the AI? Stealth games live and die by how well the AI relationship with the character works. Look at this, it's on fucking normal, and these people are reacting to me faster than it would if it was the hardest difficulty. Why? Really strange. Is there like a creep button that I don't know about? And that's the reason why I won't play a game like this, because I just don't think it works well. And it looks so goddamn nice. Let's try a different path. Like, what's the point in crouching if they can hear it? And how the fuck do you lightly press a W key? This isn't an analog with like a tension to it. Do I have to tap it?
So what's his deal?
What a stupid idea that would be.
His deal is, he's been hanging around the DedSec IRC, and he's got cred.
Dude, this is fun, right? What a fun fucking game this is. By the way, them load times, right, boys? And people say, Chris, why don't you play on consoles? Did you see that? Yeah, but I don't really understand this game. I wanted to do a balls deep because I don't like it, and I want to like it. And it just stems from AI problems, stealth problems, and just general game problems. Like, I don't understand this game at all.
His deal is,
it wants you to play like a bitch, and I don't get that. I like aggressive stealth, and I'd love to know if there's something that I'm doing wrong, but it just doesn't feel...
Been able to delete their CTOS profile before.
Is this where it wants me to be?
Stubborn, or both?
No, it's above this. Like, see, how? Now that I understand. That kind of made sense just then, right? Ish. It's almost like the AI can see you when they don't look your way.
Hang on. Wait.
Oh, you can go into cover.
Who wants to take this kid down?
Okay, C's cover. My bad. But looking at something like this, right, I could understand if I'd clicked this on the hardest difficulty, but I haven't. This is on normal, yet the AI in this game seems to be more aware than actually good games. I don't understand that. Does it want you to do everything in cover? Is cover like the trick to not being seen?
So what's his deal?
Can I go and cover
He
on
was raised
this?
in Oakland but was born in...
Ah, okay.
His deal is. he's
So does
been
the
hanging
cover
around the
lower your
DedSec
visibility?
IRC, and he's got cred. Figured we'd give him a test drive.
Because you can move cover
Hardest
to cover, right? I
difficulty.
remember that in
Nobody's
the old
been
game,
able
right?
to delete their CTOS profile before.
I want to see if he's smart, stubborn, or both.
So can they see me when I'm doing that?
Hang on. There.
Yeah,
All
they
right,
can see
come
you
on,
when you're doing
we
that.
got
Did he
this.
hear me then? What was that? How does this work? Let's put it on hardest difficulty and see what's fucking different, because right now I'm not seeing shit. But I got to this section last night when I was playing on the game, and the parts before this, the AI was, as you'd expect in a game such as this, it didn't give me any grief, and then I ran through this
He was
room
raised in Oakland but
and got
was born in-
spotted by people that couldn't even see me,
His
and I
deal
couldn't
is,
understand why.
He's been hanging around the DedSec IRC, and he's got cred.
Like, do you
Figure
have
we'd
to
give him
move
a
in
test
cover to
drive.
be
On the
quiet?
hardest difficulty. Nobody's been able to delete their CTOS profile before.
I
Is that
wanna
like
see if
the
he's smart,
the trick to this? I
stubborn,
don't get it. Why is it
or
easier
both.
now? We're on the hardest difficulty. I don't understand. Oh,
Who
now
wants
there's a
to
dude
take
there.
this kid down?
And then he starts murking me. But do you see what I mean? Does this make sense to people? This doesn't make any sense to me at all. Let's try the vision mode. And I'm talking purely from a stealth perspective, just by not using the gadgets, not using the hacks, just by a sheer mobility option. The game seems like it doesn't work very well. And I'm just curious if it's me misunderstanding systems and just not playing very well, or if it's just how the
Raised in
fucking
Oakland
game
but was
is.
born in-
Because if the very beginning is like
His
this,
deal
and it's
is,
not any
he's
fun,
been hanging
why would you
around
play
the
this
DedSec
game?
IRC, and he's got cred. Figured we'd give him a test drive.
On the hardest difficulty. Nobody's been able to
I don't like
delete
the
their
cover either, you
CTOS
get stuck
profile
in the cover, it's
I
too
want to see if
sticky.
he's smart, stubborn, or both.
So we know the guy there, because he comes in every time, right? But can I immediately do this like that? Somebody's seeing me.
Come on, people. We got this. Who wants to take this kid down?
But look at this! You can't cancel the animation! Because you might be thinking, Chris, why don't you just, neutralize the guards? Why don't you just take them down? And I would, but I wanted to get through it without touching the guards. Because, you can see the guards through the wall. Everything about this is, super casual, easy mode stealth. And then you try and do it, and then it just doesn't feel like the game works. And I'm really confused. What the fuck is going on? Why did it pause? That was weird. Dude. I can't tell the difference between the AI either. The AI doesn't seem any different on realistic than it did on normal.
He was raised in Oakland but was
He
born
was
in...
raised by alligators.
His deal is, he's been hanging around the DedSec IRC, and he's got
Have you
cred.
noticed that they're not seeing me now and
Figured
before
we'd
they
give
were
him a
seeing
test
me?
drive.
On the
What the
hardest
fuck is going
difficulty.
on?
Nobody's been able to delete their CTOS profile before.
I want to see if he's smart, stubborn, or both.
So let's see what these guys do. He walks to the right. That guy walks to the left. They both cover the bit I'm supposed to touch. He turns back on himself. So the question is, he's gonna see me, this guy. Whew. So when you're in cover, they can't see you through the slats, but when you're not in, he could see me when he turned around. What was that shit? He's coming back. Look, he's gonna see me. Or is that guy above me? I can't tell. How is that guy not seeing me?
CTOS tagged him as the prime suspect in a high-tech...
What? Okay. So the distance was different there. Did you see that? His distance perception just then was really good. I got mad confused then because the map shows you people through the fucking floors. Doesn't show you the person on your floor. It shows you every floor combined in a really confusing, like, maze of people. Good to know though, right? But I find this really fascinating. Because how do you fuck this up, right? Frame rate was going weird then. This to me is like the most basic, simple mechanic stuff. And this game doesn't work.
Raised in Oakland, but was born in...
I don't get it.
His deal is...
Why was I mysteriously being seen for no reason, and then other times they don't, like, I don't get that.
Give him a test drive.
On the hardest difficulty. Nobody's been able to
Could I have
delete their
gone then?
CTOS profile.
Possibly.
I want to see if he's smart, stubborn, or both.
Like, is it how the... Uh-oh. Like, look at that! He's... Oh my god, the cover is such a modifier in this. This is dumb. I do not like this game. And that's why I don't like sandbox games. Because they fuck up fundamentals. Uh-oh. Does this have any rhyme or reason? These guys seem to be going different ways every time we play this. Dude, I am so confused. Is this pattern random? Look at that guy. He walked over there, then he turned it. What? How did he know? Did he hear the computer? Did you see him? He was walking that way, and he turned around randomly. I am so glad that I don't have the desire to cover games like this. Because this is like... This is something else. This is so interesting. Oh, I've got a gun. I didn't realise I had a gun. Shit. Oh, it's a taser, right? I'm not using that. Get that shit out of here. If I could go up another floor here, that'd be nice. By the way, this game feels fantastic on PC. It's running really well. There's a couple of moments where I can see the frame rate doing funny things, but I haven't optimized it at all, so that's probably my fault. Yeah, for some reason, if you're not in cover, even if you're behind stuff, the game detects you. It's bizarre.
We'd give him a test drive.
On the hardest difficulty. Nobody's been able to delete their CTOS profile before.
I want to see if he's smart, stubborn, or both.
Can you do it from the camera, maybe? Is that the gimmick to this? Do I have to use the camera thing? Why does that do that? Why does that load the... What happened then? I don't know what I'm doing. How do I get out of this? Like that, apparently. So somebody's about to see me. This is fun. Dude, the way these guys sync up. Is this the hardest stealth game ever made? Is that what this is? The hardest stealth game ever for silly reasons? Because it doesn't play right? I like the music though. The music's got like a interesting kind of electronic vibe. So does he walk over there and then turn around? Why did he... Ah, there you go. That's why he saw me. Because he's programmed to turn around like a bitch just then. But what's the point in giving us information through the walls if the enemy's awareness is broken? I don't get that. That could have been an opportunity just then to probably do it. Why does it take so long?
CTOS tagged him as the prime suspect in a high-tech burglary, so...
He's done time.
This game is fucking evil. Did you see these patterns? They remind me of games where the enemy pretends not to know where you are, and they move exactly where you are. God, this is so great. This is everything that shouldn't be in a stealth section in the very first section of this game. This is fucking wonderful.
He was raised in Oakland, but was born in...
His deal
Like, it's
is,
so
he's
weird.
been hanging around the dead
I don't get
IRC,
it.
And he's got cred. Figured we'd give him a test drive.
On the hardest difficulty. Nobody's been able to delete their CTOS profile before.
See what I mean? No one's been able to do this before, guys. It's that difficult. I don't understand. Oh, shit.
All right, come on, people. We got
Dude. Every time you go here, it's different. I don't get it. This is so interesting. And obviously, if you trank them both, you're done, aren't you? You don't have to worry, but... My point is, I don't understand why the systems are the way they are.
So what's his deal?
Like, ignore the
Raised in
fact
Oakland, but was
that
born in-
I changed it to the hardest difficulty. Their awareness seems identical to when we were on the other one. It really does. The only difference is, when you're out of cover, for some reason, they see you a million times faster than they do when you're in cover. But that doesn't get away from those moments when they're not looking... Like, I should be able to walk behind this guy now without him seeing me. But he saw me. Super dumb. He heard me that time. How the fuck does he hear you when you're crouched? It's so bad. I'm not even using the sprint feature, because you can sprint. But what's the point in a crouch walk if the enemy's here through it and there's no way to moderate it? Because traditionally you'd think like, oh, you just do, you know, you just
He was raised in Oakland,
tilt the
but was
analog
born in-
slightly.
His deal is, he's been hanging around the DedSec IRC, and he's got cred.
Does he hear this? Oh,
Figured
it won't even let
give
me
him
do
a
it.
test drive.
On the hardest difficulty.
Oh, look at that!
Nobody's-
He hears you! And this is not even the hardest difficulty that makes it do that. He was doing that on normal. That's why it seems at the moment the best path to get to the top part is via this. But my question here has nothing to do with the difficulty. It's everything to do with the systems not being good enough for what they want you to do. And I don't understand that. This is easy mode stealth shit. Splinter Cell 1 does this better than this game, and that game is nearly 20 years old.
His deal is, he's been hanging around the DedSec IRC, and he's got cred. Figured we'd give him a test drive.
On the
So
hardest
if you notice,
difficulty,
he
nobody's
turns his head to
been
the
able
left,
delete their CTOS
just then,
profile before.
well, you can't quite see because of the shading, and then he walks that way. But if you go too quickly here, he hears you. Why? Dude, I don't even know what this guy's doing. He's fucking trolling me, though. Can you throw, like, a distraction? No, he's gonna do the same thing. Why did he do the same thing twice? Why is this happening now, and it never happened before? What have I done different? Nothing, right? Nothing at all. That guy nearly saw me from above. Good for him, I guess. But why would you make stealth mechanics that are this hit and miss? I don't understand it. There must be something I'm missing. Some gimmick that makes it make sense. He's gonna do that where he walks over there and then he turns around ever so slightly and I can't do shit to it. And now they do that where they interchange each other and I'm fucked. Damn. Dude, can you hurry up, please? This is ridiculous. I hate it! It takes like 50 minutes to do that!
Tagged him as the prime suspect in a high-tech burglary, so...
He's done time.
Community service, not enough
Dude,
evidence, just the
that was
work
so
of
obnoxious.
predictive algorithms. Once in the system,
Always in the system.
holy
It's like this
shit.
entire game
He went
is
for it.
predicated
Won't have much time
towards
before
that
backups kick
cover
in.
system. Which is fine if you like that type of game, but I'm not a big fan of... I don't even know what to press here. Not the biggest fan of having to rely on cover in stealth games, because it takes away that feeling of dynamic play, where you make things your own, and it means that you just follow the most like cookie-cutter path that everyone else uses, and I like to make my own paths, but that to me was just stupid, because it feels like the
He's going in
game
the
systems
hot
doesn't
aisle.
work, and I don't know why. It's
At
the
least
simplest
120
stuff.
degrees in there.
Why can an enemy hear me when I'm crouching? Why can an enemy see me when he's got his back to me? You know, why are the patterns random when you restart?
He's going the mile.
Why did I pronounce that weird? I don't know. And that's why I saved it when I was playing last night, 'cause it's like, what's going on here? This is weird for a first stealth section. And I'm glad I did, because you get to see what it was like. And I'm curious, guys, maybe you're a fantastic Watch Dogs 2 player, you understand it all perfectly. Like, maybe that's just the way the game is. Maybe I was missing some kind of fancy tech or some strategy that you use in this game that makes stuff like that simple. But to me, it just looked like the fundamentals were washy. And I understand that it's a sandbox game, and in sandbox games, generally the base mechanics are a bit washy because it's all kind of master of none and jack of all trades, right?
This is like the secret cow level.
Did she really just say that? God damn. Isn't that level off of World of Warcraft? Or is it Diablo? I forget.
What was that?
Oh, that was bad.
Hey!
He heard me fall. Now that, I can get behind. That one is fine, right? That makes sense. Please be a good checkpoint. Thank you. That makes sense. He heard me. He deserved to hear me. I made a big clanging, dropping sound. That time he won't hear me because he's not there to hear me, right? I didn't understand it, and I still don't. I find that infinitely interesting. What's this? Climb. So press V to toggle net hack. Dude, there's a lot of fucking buttons on this. What does this do? Oh, I remember this. This is similar to stuff that was in the first game, right? Does that mean good? I can't tell. There we go. So the hacking I find really interesting. I think the hacking stuff is the coolest aspects to this game. I liked driving and, you know, changing traffic lights and putting up those bollards and stuff. But that stealth section blew me away.
What the fuck?
And you know what's going to happen, because it's the same thing that happens when you get quite... I'm not going to say controversial, but when you isolate something like that and you examine it and you talk about it, unless you suck its dick, you get a lot of people that are like, oh, it's just you're just bad. You know, things like that. And I have no doubt there'll be a bunch of comments that are just like, oh, you were just messing it up kind of thing. But that would be to miss the point that I was trying to make. It's not about learning the best path. It's about the things that should work, working reliably, and not doing that.
Or I could just...
What is all this about? Why am I just pressing spacebar during a cutscene? This is weird. Is this what Ubisoft think hackers do?
Just gonna drop a little backdoor
They
into the
actually
system so I can
solid
get back
snake
inside.
their way into these crazy
Follow
corporate
along.
towers,
We've got
these
unfinished
weird
business.
server farms, and start messing with stuff.
He's heading out. Bag him.
Yeah.
Is that guy from the first game? Uh-oh. Dude, that alarm sound. That reminds me of Perfect Dark. Here we go. So this is another section. I wonder how this one will work. So this guy is kind of alerted, right? Spacebar trigger object function. Create proximity trigger, shut down, attract people. So there was one of those next to the button that I had to press. So maybe they wanted me to do this on that previous section. Maybe that would have elucidated some of the confusion. So I pressed R, right? Or hold it and then press it.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, don't do that. I don't want you to do that. I don't want to bitch it out and stun him. Oh, what's happening? Dude, did you see that?
Track this guy down.
Dude. Did that just give me an alarm by restarting a checkpoint? I did not control him then. He ran into cover, and the entire time that was happening, I was getting spotted. Watch this.
All right, come on.
Look, he saw me.
Intruder. Spread out. I think he got through. Let's go.
He saw me before I have control of the game.
Let's keep this simple. You're under arrest.
What is going on? Can I fight this? I can.
Intruder, over here.
I've put myself now into a unwinnable situation because of a checkpoint that's horrendous.
Who wants to take
Because it's during a tutorial.
We lost him. We'll hand it over to the SFPD.
What do I do then? Do I just have to press F on him when he... Oh, so I can't even do what I wanted to do. That's unfortunate. I do have a taser. I should have done that, right? Anyhow. But do you see what I mean? For a game that looks this goddamn good, and that's got, you know, the acumen of Ubisoft behind it, and all those people that work on their games, these crazy AAA titles, some of the fundamental stuff feels really wonky. Have you had any similar experiences with this game, guys? I'd really love to know, because everything I've had with this game, the first 5-10 minutes of the game was super positive as I moved through some courtyards and climbed some boxes and stuff, and then this server area was super negative. And then that just then, with that checkpoint, was equally negative too. So it wants me to go below. Oh, somebody's seeing me. Look at that! What a beast! The AI is insane in this game. I love it. Oh, we're back to this, are we?
Seeking confirmation.
Dude. Does it not have any drop-off? Dude. An infinite range stun gun. Has it got infinite ammo too? Infinite ammo taser. That's crazy. I can't believe those guys saw me. I'm really quite stunned. Is he coming up? Dude, I hate that the map shows people on levels you're not on. That's really stupid. I apologize if it sounds like it's just Chris shitting on Watch Dogs 2. That's not my intentions, guys. I'm just super surprised is all. What is happening? I don't get what's going on. Every so often when I'm trying to play, my mouse goes outside the screen. That's weird. I was trying to aim at that guy then, I got fucked. Stop, dickhead.
Guys, just in case.
This is annoying now because I can't stealth this thanks to this fucking shit checkpoint. Do you think realistic difficulty only affects the gun stuff? Because I feel like I'm just dying quick.
It's one of those hackers. Sent some cars. He might have explosives.
Yeah, reinforcements. So when I reload, I'm trying to hold aim to tase the guy, but it won't. It won't do it because it's too busy trying to fucking make me run back to a piece of cover.
Intruder!
That time I was holding the right bumper, the right trigger, sorry, and it didn't do anything. I'm gonna hold to the left, see if I can get in this piece of cover. No, that's not working. What a stupid game! Why did it do this?
Hey, this guy shouldn't be.
No. This pre-programmed garbage doesn't work, and you can't fight it. Did that count? Did we get him? I think we might have got him. I pressed aim 4 times then to interrupt that oh no, he's just gone reinforcements then. Anyway, let's just fucking tase our way out. Not what I would have liked to have done, but what can you do, right? What? How? Dickhead, I hit your fucking leg. I don't even know how low it wants me to go. Can I do this? I'm being shot. Nice shot, dude.
Right there. We got one of those militarized hackers here. Send us a couple more cars.
How the hell do I crouch? Is it C? No, that's cover.
Spread out and find him.
There we go. Well, that was fun, wasn't it, boys and girls? This game is so weird. I'm not low enough, by the way. Did he hit that just then? I collided with something. That was interesting. So for some reason, everybody's above me. I don't know what that reason is. How do I get down again? Whew. Of course.
We'll check with the sergeant.
Cover. Dude, this gun is ridiculous, man. Oh, it wants want me to do that, right? Yeah, it does. Dude, what mixed emotions. Oh, they found him. So the AI, it seems to have a decent amount of competence.
Check your corners.
Even if it does cheat and doesn't work correctly. The cover system seems ridiculous. I just don't like how slow it is. A lot of good stuff in this game, a lot of bad stuff too. I wonder if I'd feel different about it if I played it for, you know, like 20 hours. But we'll do a pretty extended balls deep, guys, because this is an interesting one at least. Wow, he surrendered pretty quick.
In 2013, Chicago realized the promise of smart cities with CTOS, a citywide operating system.
They really call it
merging
that?
big data with
What happened to
surveillance,
CTOS?
security, and transit
That sounds so
programs.
much less politically
With
correct.
a few hundred lines of code, hackers were able to hijack its central servers and cripple the entire grid. Many believe the attack would
Dude,
be a
I thought
killing
the
blow
first
for
game was
smart
so
city
boring.
development. They were wrong. Coordinated from the heart of Silicon
I did like
Valley,
stealing money out of people's bank
CTOS
accounts on the
2.0
street, though.
has
That
been
was funny.
implemented across the United States, ushering in the Internet of Things. 6.4 billion connected devices now serve as collection points, mapping and recording.
I think
our
the motion
daily
graphics for this
routines,
stuff is
making a
always
more
really
secure
nice.
and more invasive system.
Because
But
it
who
looks
else
just
is
like
listening?
crazy shit happening on the
Big
screen,
Brother
doesn't it?
no longer works alone.
But all of this has been
Thousands of little
animated,
brothers monitor
keyframed.
and aggregate your every move.
It's crazy.
Building a complete
It's a lot of
digital
work,
profile
too.
of you to be bought, sold, or stolen in an instant.
Ooh, I like those
Toys
colours.
Study your children, reporting their play habits back to marketers.
I might have to steal
Appliances,
some of this shit. This is
consoles,
pretty
and home
nice.
security systems give corporations a window into your private life. Control of your vehicle and mobile device can now be breached remotely by anyone at any
Yeah, but you could do that in the
time.
first
You
game.
may think that you are immune or underestimate the risk, but your digital shadow is already compromised. Insurance companies use algorithms to monitor your life habits and limit or deny coverage. Health providers determine if your cancer is worth treating. Search results and news feeds are skewed to bias mood and influence your vote, engineering social uprisings on a massive scale. You are now less valuable than the data you produce. This is the new reality. Going dark is no longer an option. With threats to
Ooh, the
personal
waves.
freedom rising, many
Yeah.
are stepping forward. Whistleblowers,
Those, like, band
activists, and
transitions.
hackers have drawn their battle lines, putting the
Wipes.
establishment on watch. But
this
are
looks
they threats
cool.
themselves, or have they become freedom's last line of defense?
Dude, the pixelization looks way better in this game than it did in the first game. I thought in the first game it just looked bad. But in this, it looks really good.
So, am I in?
Welcome to DedSec.
Dead sick. This is our leader, Dead Mouse.
I'm Satara. This sweetheart is Josh, aka Hot Sauce.
Yo, your hot sauce? Yo, man, I loved your frat house hat. Real talk.
I've never heard of you, Josh.
This weirdo's Wrench.
The needs of the many.
And this Casanova is Horatio.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? It's the crew, huh?
Did that game ever get
Y'all long
released?
enough to come
The
get
Crew.
me. Shit.
Everyone has holes in their clothing. Does it not get cold in San Francisco?
CTOS isn't just regulating infrastructure. The amount of personal data that thing is collecting is fucking mind-blowing.
Does anyone care about the story in this
Big
game?
brother.
I'm wondering.
And little brother, all rolled up into one.
Huh?
Sees everything you do and tells on you.
Thank you, Josh.
Is this guy doing his best Brad Pitt impression?
Sledgehammers and fire. No, sledgehammers on fire. I'm sorry.
All of that data in one place means they can reject your fucking application before you click on it.
Congratulations, you have been pre-rejected for our credit card.
Or your house, or your insurance.
That's not even the worst case scenario. All that data in the hands of the government, they'll arrest you for shit before you even do it.
Yeah, I've been there. Now I fucking know why.
Isn't that called thought crime? Don't we need to
Fuck
get
it.
precogs for that?
Fuck it, man. We're hackers.
Everybody just watched Swordfish and thinks that's how hacking works, right? It's just Hugh Jackman getting blown by Halle Berry and all this crazy typing.
What Bloom's up to, man? Show the world that their personal data.
Is the dude from the first game in this? You know, the super boring dude, wallpaper guy?
Fuck.
I'm really upset. I don't want happiness, I just want revenge. They call me Aiden Pierce, right? Was he called something like that, Aiden Pierce? If I was a color, I would be beige. Call me Aiden.
Hold on. What? He installed the back door, so all we have to do is walk through.
Bingo.
Are you allowed to start fires? Where is this? This future San Francisco.
You got the time?
Hell yeah, man.
I got it.
You gonna steal your phone?
It's kind of late for a night run, isn't it? Hey, what are you running from the cops?
I am the cops.
Maybe I am one.
Hey, you look familiar.
You killed my wife.
Have a good party.
He's a terrible police officer. He's wearing a man bun, dude. The fuck? What's wrong with this game? Does everybody like this in this place? Is this where everybody goes to look different and be cool? I don't think I'm cool enough to play this game, as evidenced by the introductory stealth section. What a nightmare that was. I do like a good sandbox with a gimmick, though. And I do think the hacking gimmick's got a lot of potential. Especially in I can tase people. That's fun, right? This has so much story, dude.
Hello?
How many people at this moment in time are gripped by this story? I'd be really interested to know that.
Where's my phone?
In the ocean, where you threw it, I think. I don't remember. I was pretty smashed. Look, meet us at the hackerspace.
Where?
Check your pics and figure it out.
I don't know who these stories are for. I really don't.
Yo, whose place am I in?
Oh. Hey now. Good job, dude. Sarah from 17 approved. I love how colourful this game looks. It looks so bright. So pleasant. I wish consoles ran at 144 Hz. What does he use? What am I doing? I've got boxes on with poos on them.
Damn. I guess I was lit, huh?
Like Mardi Gras.
Look! When I right click, it closes the game. Why does it do this?
Go get yourself something to wear, and I'll tell you.
It did it again.
Oh. And
I don't understand.
So hit the store and download your apps before you get here.
You know when I was on the stairs and I went to shoot that guy, and then it put a menu up, and I came out and I got messed up? That's what happened. Sometimes pressing right trigger, for some reason, I don't really know why, like, closes the game. Is my mouse cursor off the screen or something? I've never had that problem before. Doesn't it normally lock it to the game? I'm confused. This game looks so good. Aha, he's got the rainbow flag. It's just like Blackpool. That Blackpool's very supportive of the. Is it the gay communities? The rainbow flag. Why do gay people steal rainbow shit, man? I like rainbows. Does that mean I have to be gay now? I don't understand. Can I put this away, please? How do I put this away? Anyway, let's hop on his phone and look at pictures, right? Did I even know how you look at pictures on a phone? Select the app shop and press the thing. This might teach me how to use modern phones, right? Install Noodle Maps. Do I have to find it? Oh, it's there. Dude, is this actually what it's like, getting apps on phones? This shit's weird. Why would anybody want to imitate something we're already fixated on in real life? That's weird. You can use Noodle Maps to set waypoints to your next objective. Okay. How do I... Buy new pants at a clothing store. How do I scroll around the map? Oh. Weird. Yeah, I understand it wants me to go to a close shop, but how do I bring the proper map up? Is it me? It is me! PC gaming. Where am I? You can fast travel? Immediately? What? Damn! I've never played a game where you can fast travel without having to like earn it. I don't think. How do I put this gun away? T. I was gonna fucking say, man. Help. I need help, video game. I'm not robbing places. So can you just hack anybody like you can in the first game? It looks like it, right? Grand Champion. Part-time TV extra. What does that do? Oh, did I nick money from him? The UI that tells me what to do when I'm hacking is being blocked by my microphone's arm, which is awkward. Anyway, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, you can change in the back.
Have a good one.
Okay.
Hi.
Did he just put his earphones in? Why is he keeping messing with his phone, dude? Stop messing with your phone. I'm trying to video game here, dickhead. Here we go. Look at this. I love those trousers. They look ridiculous. $249 for jeans? Did fucking Iggy Pop wear them? What's going on? $249. I don't have that many. Road Rasher Grindcore? What? Doomcore? What does that have to do with Grindcore? Premium? Okay. I have $10,000? How do I have $10,000? Fuck that, I'll buy that. I don't even care. Can I buy that, please? There you go. What tops they got? Jesus Christ, I'm gonna look like an extras in Sons of Anarchy if I don't continue this. What is this? Oh my god, why did I come to this one? This is ridiculous. There's no better shirts, really? Dude, some crazy boots. I don't really want any of them, but we'll go for them just in case. Got big Docker boots on, can't be stopped, right? I don't really want to wear any crazy Nazi hats, thanks. You can have a fanny pack? Oh, you can't. Only one pair of glasses? Is Escape go back? Of course it is. What is my top I'm wearing now? Let's stick with the jump. What's happening with my neck? I've got like an undergarment on. I need to put something over that. Looks so ridiculous. Like Michael Jackson. I think we should do it. We should definitely do it. If Michael Jackson can get away with it, so can we. Can I leave the shop, please? Fuck.
Alright, Satara, so where you at?
Sending you the location and the passcode for the door.
So, ooh, I can nick someone's bike. Is there a better one? Oh my god, is that a purple bike? That is a purple bike. Look at this banger! W to accelerate. Spacebar is handbrake. Okay, I can get behind that. Ooh, this feels weird. I'm not used to doing vehicles on mouse and keyboard. So it wants me to go 4 million miles that way. Anyway, let's drive. Is there no radio in this game? Baby. I'm going to stop touching the mouse. I think it's easier to just not touch the mouse, right? That's a cop. Do the cops like fast driving? Dude, look at this FOV on the driving. No excuse to crash now, other than just crappy driving, right? So you can still mess with cars. That's good to see. Yeah, this is one of the areas where I don't think mouse and keyboard is as good as controller. Driving on controller just feels so much more natural to me. Maybe it's just because I need to do it more, but I definitely feel weird right now. I just look tiny, don't I? My dude looks so tiny. Oakland. We get to see the LOD and the draw distance, though, on these settings. A lot of the settings are on Ultra. It does look pretty good. Frame rate seems to be doing okay, considering I have not had to tweak out. Every so often it looks a little fluctuating-y. And it is loading a big area. Pretty game though, right? When did this game come out? Last year? Year before? Ooh, I wonder if you could drive up those poles. Those suspension cables. Now entering San Francisco. So it's actually San Francisco then. It's not, you know, San Franco or some silly name of it. Some superstar soccer name. David Beckham, the best player. Ooh, it's dark. It's got that weird blooming adjustment that your eye does really quickly, but video games seem to take 40 minutes to do. Reach the DedSec hackerspace. But I hope you're enjoying a slightly more in-depth Balls Deep. And this is actually a Balls Deep because I didn't start from the beginning. I actually just dove in there. You can see it getting a bit juddery now, can't you? I wonder what that is. Saw the crane pop in just then. Random dude on a bike. So what happens when I do that? What a weird button to make me hold. I don't understand why anybody would want to hold the mouse scrolling button to do anything. That's like the worst button on a mouse. I need to get off. Shit. Don't mind me, guys. I'm new to this. Just try not to kill me, please. Ow. Oh, you're doing fine. Dude, that tree looks so treey. See how green that tree was? Shit looked nice. It's a noodle bus. Is Noodle like Google? So you can still mess with the traffic lights. That's pretty cool. Oh god. Oh god! Driving is not my forte. How do I get off?
Tell the story of how you got chased by a crazy guy.
Hey, look at this walking, talking.
I can't remember how you get off the... Oh, it's E. E gets off. Is it inside this place? Dude, can you move, please? I'll tase you. Look, look! I right-clicked to tase him. It like menus. I don't know why. That is so bizarre. That's the weirdest thing. Dude, this place looks detailed. What is this? Like a Warhammer? Oh, it's like a Games Workshop. Dude, do you ever go in those places? I could feel virginity creeping back into my body. It's crazy. Watch it be a 20-minute cutscene after driving. I reckon you could have probably just fast travelled, right? It seems quite convenient, that. I do love this game's eye for colour. Lots of luminosity, you know, lots of spectrums. It just looks great. Very bright. Too many games are dark and dull and grey and bleak. This game is really colourful.
Yo!
Finally.
It's my favourite thing about Sunset Overdrive. It's just got great
Bloom has
colour.
been a long-standing project.
All right, you need two things to take down Bloom. You need to get people to rally behind you.
You need a special handshake,
And we
apparently.
need bots, and a lot of them to handle the data CTOS is processing.
Thank you, Josh.
We spent all night modifying our app so you can get followers to download the app and we can use their processing power.
Are all hackers obsessed with graffiti too?
This is happening? It's really happening?
Man, this is happening. You better get to it.
Hell yeah, man!
What are they doing?
Barbarians are at the gate and ready to bust some Roman heads.
Who pays the bills?
On some
I don't get it.
high-profile ops playing for exposure and laughs.
How do
to
they
get
pay the
people to
taxes?
Download our app. All right.
Don't worry.
DSP needs to know these things so he can beg harder. Beg hard too.
Marcus!
Beg harder.
Check you out. Alive and dry. I wasn't sure after your moonlight swim.
Come here. You've got to check this out.
So he seems to do that at the start of everything, doesn't he? He puts his earphones in. What is that? Shit looks crazy. A lot of detail in this game, isn't there, in the interiors? Ubisoft are definitely good at detail. Shame they're not very good at stealth.
Behold, our very own open source
telling you
research
guys.
app. So, like, all of us here pool
Splinter Cell is so
vulnerabilities that we
good.
find, and we encourage everyone to share their work, their research, etc.
Okay, so what's the research app do?
Widen our skill set? Make us irresistible to the gender of our choice?
What, so it's like a I know Kung Fu kind of deal?
If Kung Fu was a gender and not so 1999? Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with a Matrix reference. How dare he? Research. Oh, this is your skill tree. Okay. Social engineering? I don't really know what I would go for if I were to upgrade. Nothing seems to go into stealth, right? So the stealth is probably going to remain the same, which is quite interesting. Do I have to spend this? Yes, I do. Robot exploits. You can fuck with robots. Massive system crash. Security system shutdown. Let's just do that. Just for the sake of the video. Ready to use. Okay. Get off the phone, dog.
Behold, the wonders of technology.
A 3D printer?
This is the army of printers. It is capable of pumping out an arsenal of lethal weapons down.
Seriously?
Yep. Once you master it, voila! Hipster merchant of death.
All good, except I'm no hipster.
You keep telling yourself that. Now try to make something. But don't blow us up.
Interact with the 3D printer, eh? Oh, so this is how you upgrade your stuff. Camouflages, really? Ooh. What's with all the weird fake guns? Some strange long barrel weird thing? Oh, these are proper guns. I work for OCP! 1911? That is an ATSG-12. That's an AA-12. Why would it have all that other shit on it? I don't get it. That's also a shotgun, right? P9. Goblin. How come some of the names are right and some of the names are not? I don't get it. Does anyone want me to get this, I'm assuming? Because it's free. Pistol designed by Wrench, by DedSec members, packing a heavy punch designated to obliterate most targets at short range. Like that. Maybe it's another taser. Look at the purples and the greens on those bejewels. You know, that gives me a massive vibe of that bloody super gun from... Can you remember that Super Nintendo, that NES gun? For some reason, that massive nostalgia-gasm for that then, for some reason. That was weird. It didn't even look that much like it, but it triggered it pretty big for some reason. So, what else does it want me to buy? I don't have enough money, game. I only got like 8k. What the fuck is that? All these weird-looking guns. What a stupid name. Does it want me to do a stupid paint job? I have no idea. Print the RC jumper. What the fuck does that mean? One would think if I need it right that it would be free. So it's this thing, whatever this is. An RC car of sorts. to do various nefarious things with, right? Use the equipment grid. He's got a quadcopter as well. What is it with Ubisoft whoring everything from every franchise they have? Why couldn't they just leave that in Ghost Recon? I don't understand why every game has to have it. Why does every fucking Ubisoft game have to have the stupid tower climbing to cartographer things? Like,
Good to have another.
that's
brother.
why they all feel like you've played
Good
them
to be
before,
here,
because they
man.
just
Are you all
cannibalize
happy?
ideas.
Yeah, kind of a basic requirement to get invited into the hacker space. But we all have our specialties, like Josh over there. Always building shit that shouldn't work. Now he's trying
Oh, interesting. That pauses
to
the
build
game
this
as well.
big ass drone.
And wrench?
Good engineer too, but better at breaking shit apart. And yo, Satara? Sis got skills as an artist and a graphic designer. Without her, dead sex walking around without a face or voice.
What about you? What's your superpower?
Tactical coordinator or cat herder. Take your pick. I make DedSec go where it has the most impact. You heard of Prime 8? Those are some real dirty hacking motherfuckers.
Yeah, I brushed up against him before. It wasn't pleasant.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Link up with me when you're ready to do this, and I'll fill you in. There's always someone running ops against Prime 8. Bet they'd love your help.
So that's the online stuff, right? Really slow though, isn't it? It's another problem I have with sandbox games.
It's something.
You just want to get into it, and
Right.
half the time there's
This
so
whole
much
place
busy
is something.
work.
We used to keep track of news feeds on here, but now it's our
It
follower.
really is the kind
So
of
it knows
game
if
for
we're
somebody
trending?
that wants
No,
to
no.
play
It's based on
repeatedly
hard
for several
values.
hours.
How many people downloaded our app? How much processing power we have access to? You know.
Like, can you imagine having an
Nice.
hour to play
And
games a day,
Speaking of which,
and you try and
we're
play this one,
downloading
and
the DedSec
an hour
app
into
into
it,
your
you're
phone
still
as we
listening to these
speak.
people talk at you?
when it's ready, open it up, click the suggested op, and hit the park outside so we can test it.
Sounds good.
One more thing. I put a reminder on your phone so you remember what we're gunning for. Get enough processing power to take down Bloom.
New operation available. Walk in the park. New content available. Gather followers to take down Bloom. Use dead accept to track new mission. Reach the mission in Dolores Park. I don't know how I feel about holding a button to run. I wonder if you can swap that to toggle in the menu. This game does look bloody good though. That's hiding loading just there, which is interesting. If you remember, there was those like intermediary areas, weren't there, when you were going into the base and coming out of the base? All of that was load masking. I thought it crashed then. Dude, this is a pretty looking game. That was pretty funny. It just looks.
The app's downloaded and I'm in the park. What am I
Oh, that's an actual gun. Sorry. Fuck.
People, devices.
Oops.
See what you can pull from
I
them.
thought that was the I
That's
thought it
what
was an
helps us
upgraded
figure out our
taser. It
next
was not.
ops. And running ops that are important to people is how we get them interested in DedSec. The more followers download our app, the more intel we get. It's the circle of life.
Ooh, and see if you can find some components to help us with our research.
Dude, those trees look so good. Look at those trees.
The app is your data mining tool.
This shit looks insane.
Okay, I got this. So what now?
Up to you, man. You're free to do whatever catches your eye. We post ops to the DedSec app, and doing them.
This
helps
is
us
a
get
pretty
followers,
game.
And followers are our Skrilla. Followers mean computers, which boosts our processing power, which lets us do bigger and badder ops.
Can't believe I shot that guy. What's your situation? $47,000 income? Volunteers at a soup kitchen. He's a nice guy. Oh, here we go. We got a bunch of dudes. Why is there no chicks? Did you not know that music was invented to get chicks? It's a true story. What is she doing? unemployed, descended from aristocracy. So you don't look as lonely when I stand with you, right?
Want a mint? No, really, get a mint.
Do I want a mint?
That's a bit close.
Yeah. I get that a lot when I stand next to strangers, you know? But then I show them my favorite gun.
Nope. You're asking for trouble.
Really?
Turn around.
Dude. Why won't it... That was weird. It was like my aim was getting locked onto something I couldn't track. That was weird. Ugh. Yeah, the sensitivity is horrible when you aim. Feels great here, but the moment you start pulling your gun, it kills your aim. There. God, I love those trees. They look so good. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it. Weird game, right? I don't understand this game at all. Like, it's got all this love put in it, but the fundamental stuff doesn't work as well as I would want it to. There's a lot to like, though. So if you're a fan of sandbox games and you want one that seems a little bit kooky and colourful and silly and everything, I think this could definitely be one for you. It seems like a big improvement over the first one, but I don't understand who's interested in the story and who cares about the characters, because I feel like it's all just super janky nonsense that's not interesting. But maybe it'll have good missions, maybe it'll have some good objectives. And if nothing else, it's very pretty, and you can mess around with stuff with your phone and that, which is quite interesting. But yeah, Watch Dogs 2, guys. Available on all systems right now, except for Nintendo Switch, for obvious reasons. Thank you for watching. You take care now.